It's hard to imagine that they're going to have much more here. Like, I'm only assuming it's going to be like, oh, let's get like, you know, some really good Japanese players on the sticks. That'd be great. You know, that would be cool. There's been very few opportunities for like, you know, presentations to show off the game. I kind of just want to see new stuff because everyone's been very limited with time. I just want to see somebody that's played the game with like a lot of time, you know?
Good evening, everyone. Tokyo Game Show 2022. You are now watching
Yes.
official broadcasting for
This is what I wanted.
I am Kosuke Hiraiwa, MC for this program.
Yes. Give it to me.
Yesterday, we had lots of new information about Street Fighter 6, and today we have developers to ask more about this game. So first of all, Shuhei Matsumoto, the producer of Street Fighter 6, and we also have Takayuki Nakayama, the director. I am Shuhei Matsumoto, the producer of Street Fighter 6. I am Nakayama, director for Street Fighter 6.
Live translation must be hard.
So
yeah.
It's a three of us for this broadcasting. Hiraiwa-san, I saw that you were on the live streaming yesterday. I also participated in dubbing as well, but there are lots of top secrets which we have to
Top
keep
secrets?
a secret until yesterday.
That was yesterday.
And it was a quite rare opportunity for me to participate Street Fighter in that way. And probably we will be able to watch that once again as well. Okay, then let's talk about the first information for today. So first of all, I'd like to introduce 4 characters which went public yesterday.
Okay.
And they are all legend characters from the franchise.
Going over World Warriors from yesterday. Okay, okay.
Or moves they learned for this new title. So first of all, former U.S. national fighting champ and ex-VP of the Masters Foundation Ken, and we also have a kind-hearted defender of nature, Blanca. Today,
kind-hearted defender of nature.
The moves of 2 characters, and we also would like to see them fighting as well. Let's have the gameplay on the screen. First of all, let's look at Ken first. There are new moves you can learn. First, the one is Jinrai Kyaku. It's a turning kick. And from the low kick and the upper kick. And also there's stronger kick, which is a turning one. And there's the overdrive and...
Oh, this is actual training mode. Holy hell, I just realized.
We also have another new move, which is Ryubikyaku, jumping dragon rush kick.
So this kind of replaces his old school like Uria, like overhead kick he had.
Actually, you can change your position when you're in the air.
Yeah, you do this after
and
target
depending
combo.
On the situation in the battle, you can utilize this move. Then let's look at Blanca. Blanca also learned some new moves as well, and the first one is aerial rolling attack. It's a special move, and it's so Blanca.
It's so Blanca. It is so Blanca.
And you can use it as unique attack as well. And there's a very cute Blanca icon which you can find at the top of the screen, and actually you can use Blanca-chan dolls.
That's crazy.
And it's a electric attack, and depending on the attack you use, there are different movements.
What? What
And
the
it
hell?
uploads also limitation on the opponent's move as well. Yes, there are various ways to use it. And
That
you
is
can use it
so
as a
crazy.
shield so that
Blanca's
you can
game
get
plan
more
is different than it's
closer
ever
to
been.
your opponent as well. So that was about new move, and now we have Matsumoto-san and myself here, so we'd like to try the fight. This is Street Fighter 6, and we have classic type and modern type. So modern type is the one with a simplified manipulation, and it has assist
Blanca's
buttons
the
so
new
that you
Jacko?
can
I don't know,
use
man.
assist combo in a easier way. And we would like to try that out. Even though you are not familiar with Street Fighter, you can still enjoy it. And for those who are familiar with Street Fighter, you can also enjoy it. Yes. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I'll play with Blanca, modern type, and I will try Ken with classic manipulation.
Oh my god, Blanca, you're so ugly. You're a fucking gorilla. You're a green ass gorilla. I mean, I guess he always was.
And
I guess he always was a green ass gorilla, but now he's just so ugly. My boy. Don't talk about my boy.
so now,
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, right?
player 2. Finish
That's a good
combo.
idea to parry through all that crazy cross-up stuff.
That they are taking the distance, and as you can see, there are different motions of characters.
Oh, you don't need to commentate this, lady. It's okay.
And they are both doing well. Big damage. The throw attack worked. So it was in modern type, and there were some combo attacks as well. And Nakayama-san, you were playing with a classic.
This is so much for this commentator. I feel so bad for her, man.
How you're gonna use Blanca-chan, those? Yeah, wonderful.
Dude, Blanca's upper body is massive. Like he is so like dense. It looks like his hitbox is like wide as hell, or his hurtbox.
And there are lots of attacks. Wonderful.
We need to get this lady on the commentary pack.
So you are in a difficult
Can we get her?
Producer. Okay, now.
I want this lady on the commentary pack. She deserves it. Having to translate all this shit.
That was very intense fight, a wonderful fight. Nakayama-san, you won. So that was the commentary, the feature, and actually there was nothing I should do. Actually, it was the first time for me to listen to that as well. So probably after you go back, you can enjoy listening that as well. And the timing of the commentary was wonderful as well, and it makes the fighting more exciting. Even though you're playing this alone, you can still enjoy this game, and it was a very heated fight. And actually, I wanted to introduce another game, so there's more characters. Yes, let's look at these characters.
Ooh. Ooh.
Monk and yoga master from India, Dalshim, and the small wrestler.
I want to see E Honda pray to God, you know, indulge him using the power of God.
Yeah, let's look at characters in the gameplay. Starting from Dalshim. So
that walk cycle. Oh
he
my
is
god.
walking in such
Wow.
a mysterious way, and now he is
It's awesome.
flying up in the air.
He's looking very liquidy now, you know?
And he has a lot of a special move. He has Yoga Fire, and by holding button, you can change timing. There's such a special move. And there's also Yoga Arch, which you must be familiar from Street Fighter 5. And there's new attack. Now he can
You can
use
spit.
Yoga Fire
Yoga
and
Fire.
Yoga Comet when he is.
I don't like the
flying up
angle
in
of
the
that
air.
Yoga Fire in the air, man.
So he can change.
I don't like that
position
angle.
So that
It
he
looks
can
too.
take
That's some
advantage in
NRS
the
looking
game.
shit right there.
And also, there's
That angle
Yoga
is some.
Inferno.
That covers a lot of screen space, buddy.
So actually, it is attack which you can use on the ground as well. And also, there's the wave-like attack like this. So there are various Yoga Fires and Yoga Inferno. And now let's look at Edmond Honda.
Edmond
From Street
Honda.
Fighter 5, there was a
Pray to God. Pray to God again.
And with 6, so we also have that. And he has new move, which is a small step.
This dude got a run? Did you give E Honda
this
a
is-
run?
Attack code.
This bitch got a command run.
It's the attack which you can the punch at the opponent. Okay, so let's try to fight with
Dude,
the two
E Honda
characters.
can like rush forward.
play
I don't
Honda with
believe that
modern
shit,
type.
dude. He has like
And Nakayama
a command dash sumo step.
With classic type.
Like so far,
So now we
Ken
can
and
try
Honda
on
are like the two
first
characters. Actually,
one.
I'm sorry, Kimberly also has a command run. That's crazy. The whole point of this character is that it's hard for him to walk forward, right?
So
That's the
let's
whole
look at the
point.
situation with projectile.
And now it isn't anymore. He's gonna walk forward and doskoy the shit out of you.
And now they're coming to the center.
Does he have his command grab?
So he is pushing the opponent.
That's regular grab.
So now he's throwing the opponent.
Does he have Ocho throw?
And by using a good distance, try to attack from the air.
Armored?
Harite.
Armored. Yeah, armored. Okay.
It was so Edmond Honda. It was a throw attack. Nakayama-san.
Ocho
won.
throw was in the announcement trailer. He just has everything, right?
Sorry, actually, it was won by Matsumoto-san.
If there's one thing that we've seen in all these demonstrations, it's that like characters just get all the shit that they've kind of had before and more now. You know?
So these are familiar characters.
Very
for
few
you, and
situations
they
are things
were
just
new,
taken away
and
from
you
characters.
can enjoy the changing fighting style as well. So what's next? So when we are explaining characters, we also talked about training mode. With Street Fighter 6, we have some new addition to the training mode, so it's easier to use everyone.
What
So
does
this is
training
what
mode
I
look
will
like?
need to look at as well. So we have easy setting or simple setting. So let's up the game screen. When you open the main menu, this is
As long as it's
the
in
option
training
you
mode,
get.
all right? As long as it's in training
First
mode.
of all, we have umpire practice. When you select this, you can update your setting so that you can practice the move which is appropriate for that particular setting. And the timing of attack is quite random. Yes, it's all set like this.
Oh.
The next, let's look
You
at
can set attack timing to random during recordings.
practice to respond drive impact. When you select this, there's a random movements for drive impact. Then you have to respond to that move. That is how this practice works. Sorry, the screen is quite far from myself, so I had to actually respond this, but I cannot. And we also have a flame meter. This is actually a wonderful one.
Oh, that display is incredible. Oh my god.
Yes. And
oh my god, that frame data display is fucking beautiful.
Attacks which you can check.
I don't believe it. You can literally see what links and stuff like that,
and
like
actually,
no problem.
This feature is very helpful for the development team as well, and this is what you can use for your training.
That is so sick.
And this is such a good visualization. Yes.
You can find out exactly what links into what other stuff.
So these are training modes that we have, which is easy to use from beginner to experienced.
That is so
players.
incredibly cool.
Very good.
Like they gave players dev tools, you know? Wow. Oh my god. So easy to read.
So we have a new mode, extreme mode, and during the battle, there's a cow or there's a metal. It's a very interesting fighting.
By combining gimmicks and rules, we can have a different feel to the battle. And life bar is different from usual as well. Please take a look at that as well. So let's show the battle to you.
Yeah, the lady changes. This happens during all TGS's chat. So, wait a minute.
This time,
what's the mode called in Mortal Kombat chat?
we
Old Town Market. Oh, is this specifically for this? What's all the goofy mode called in like MKX and stuff like that? It's not just the towers. Test your luck.
This is
essentially Street Fighter's version of Test Your Luck. Look at the different life bars at the top. They're point-based now, you know?
And you can see that where they're coming from. And you kick the other.
Oh, you get points by getting knocked down. Wow, look at that shit. That's actually pretty dope.
Well, you don't have time to really look at the people around you to see where the opponents
The camera is all zoomed
coming
out.
from.
It looks like it's almost like Street Fighter 2 camera, you know? Well, it is zoomed out because of the bull.
So if you punch at the right timing, you can also return it.
Wait, what? You can, if you punch at the right time, you can return the bull?
You miss the timing, both of them. Really fun.
Wait, what?
We hear that the cows too. But you can also have to watch what the opponent is doing.
Cute.
Yes, it looks like it's very spacious. So it's easier for you to look at the gimmick. Okay.
Cute.
So you can have fun with your friends. And we have other gimmicks as well.
Stupid fun gameplay stuff.
Enjoying the title, except for regular fighting. Next,
You know?
I'm sure you are looking forward to finding more about it. Yesterday, we showed some movies yesterday, so I know that you're exposed to it. But we want to show you the beginning of the play of the world tour.
You sure casuals will enjoy that mode? I'll enjoy that mode. I mean, granted, casual. But at the same time,
This is
everybody
in
will enjoy
English.
that stuff. Whoa! This
There are
menu!
three
Oh my
menus that
god!
We are showing them to you for the first time.
Oh, dude, that UI is fucking dope.
Strength, might, the power to fight. Is it money, authority, a cool job, a ton of lights? Okay. Let's keep it simple.
New characters, right?
I want to be strong. Can you believe it? We got self-driving cars.
Oh, shit!
taking rockets to Mars. And yet you still got folks out there using
Oh,
their fists
shit,
and bodies to
dude.
seek strength. Yeah, I hear you, man. We're all a bunch of fools. But, you know, if you want to know about strength, you just got to get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets.
The presentation is fucking awesome, man. Oh, that was so sick. That was fucking dope. I thought it actually cut to real life there for a second.
You my new recruit? Kids, take a breather.
English.
Welcome. This is Buckler Security Services. I'm Luke, the coach around here. You're here for basic training, right? Okay, let's get you measured up.
Damn, dude. This is a game. Oh god, this is a game.
From the beginning, everyone's working really hard. Main character, Buckler Security Service that Luke belongs to.
Oh my
And we
god,
started
this
with
is
time motion.
crazy to me. Like,
And you can create your own avatar.
this is a video
Let's look at the
game.
function. Body type and gender. Preset is also available.
Whoa!
Users can
Calm it
make
down,
their
buddy.
own avatar
Whoa!
as they like. And it's like a slider. Wow.
The long
You
ass
can
long
adjust
boy.
it like this. Edmond
Oh,
Honda.
people are gonna make some weird looking trolley
also
shit with
select
this,
the
of course.
amount of muscles
We're gonna get some Soul Calibur levels of what the fuck is that?
and skin color.
No!
And also the
No,
brightness.
turn that down. No, we don't need Street Fighter Cross Tekken
stands out.
glowing holy skin colors again. No, no,
And
no, no,
the
no.
body hair.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very detailed setting. You can create a character that you like. Wrinkles, you can choose wrinkles.
Damn, this dude just keeps getting prettier and prettier.
Wow.
Turning into a Shenmue character now.
Beard. Well, you cannot finish it. You'll do this forever.
You'll do this forever.
And you can put tattoos on your body. So
This is a
you can
pretty
change
in-depth
your
character
characters.
creator.
Street Fighters.
I mean, to be honest, this might be the most in-depth character creator Capcom
can
has had in a
choose
game since
Other
like Monster
things.
Hunter?
Maybe I'll
Maybe Monster Hunter World?
fast forward it. And you can create
I can't
your
think of
own
any other character creators that Capcom has had that's like this in depth.
and Training Force.
Monster Hunter World was pretty good.
You can choose lots of characters.
Cool.
Gotta say, you're photogenic. Oh, righty. Well, that should about wrap up your enrollment. Again, you can call me Luke, or just Coach. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin. First, let's go over the basics.
My name is Fighter.
There are many ways to enjoy World Tour. Sorry about that. Tutorial for walking.
It was still an important first step. Journey. Anyway, moving right along. I placed some panels.
Oh,
See 'em?
18 characters available at launch. Uh-oh.
Make your way back to me.
They announced the roster, 18 characters. We'll go over that. So
You can also
there
change
there
the
was
camera
DLC
angle.
characters.
We didn't do this before.
Yeah,
Looks like you've got the hang of things.
that did include DLC characters.
Show me how you are with your fists.
We'll check that out. We'll check that out in a bit. Interesting.
Street Fighter's
18 is still
battle.
good, right?
Tutorial
That is
for
still
that as
good.
well.
The holy number was 20, right? And that
First, we
was
start with
what
the
I was saying.
modern-
The holy number is like 20 characters.
And you can also select the crash mode later. So you get used to it. It's fun if you can use your own character for tutorial.
18 is actually more than Street Fighter 4 had at launch, at least an arcade launch, and more than Street Fighter 5 had.
And for
It's actually the biggest launch
attacking,
Street
you
Fighter
can learn a
roster
lot in detail.
that they've had.
Okay.
Like, in like 20 years.
This is a modern mode. You can select moves.
This is good. All this
Please
is very
look forward
good.
to it. I shouldn't have asked. Oh, that's okay.
Must be under modern controls.
All right. That about covers the basics. Kind of boring, right? I knew it. That's how the basics are. Simple and boring. But remember, even the biggest rockets need a stable launching pad for takeoff, or else they're just gonna crash and burn. You get me?
Coach, how is any of that gonna help him handle this?
This dude's cool looking. This is like a random NPC? It looks like Rufio. I was gonna say the same shit. Rufio? Why is the dude from Hook fighting me in Street Fighter? Rufio? What?
Let's use basic moves and beat up the other. Oh, looks like it's a tough match.
Oh, everyone has Luke's playstyle right now, obviously, because they're, being trained by Luke.
Throw the other way. Oh, other one away.
Oh,
I got
cool.
defeated.
In-game battle cinematics? Dope. Hella dope.
Come on, man. Are you really gonna be the type to jump before you think?
But coach, that was the kind of situation I want to learn to deal with. You're not here to punch bags either, right?
Ah, right. This is Bosch. He signed up with the same regimen you are.
NPC characters, neat.
Look, both of you are my trainees.
How many did Street Fighter 5 launch with? 16.
So play nice, okay?
Coach, we both came here looking for strength.
Actually, just Rufio.
If both of us are trying to find that strength, sooner or later, one of us is going to get there first. What happens to the other person then? We all know that nobody's going to be friends after that, so why bother pretending now?
Sorry, chat. The audio is very low.
That's a really tough question. You gotta know what strength means to you before you go looking for it. You go looking for the wrong things, and you really might end up in that situation someday. But you know what? You can cross that bridge when you get to it.
Dude, all the lip syncing is dope.
Listen to what your coach says, and put your hearts into your training. Focus on that.
The character create a character is looking pretty good in cinematic cutscenes. Once you get all proper lighting on them and shit, they don't look bad.
Well, practicality comes in many forms. But if you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Cool.
We stopped at a very good scene. We saw this much and we feels like we can play it right away. I'm sure you want to see the rest of the story, but please look forward to it.
Cool.
I'm very much excited. Yes, we are waiting for more information. Street Fighter 6 was announced in June, and we received lots of response and lots of attention. Thank you very much. So far, we have Street Fighter 6 development team to try to incorporate the challenging battle scenes, and we want to make them all available at that time of launch in 2023.
Oh my god. Is this full
We
launch
showed
roster?
the movie of the World Tour opening. We have unique characters, and we want you to experience the battle styles.
So they
We are
changed
making
this,
18 characters
right? Because they know everything was leaked.
available.
They knew everything was leaked. They changed this. So we'll just tell you who's in the
We
game.
Keep adding contents and characters. To the launch, we have some time, but we will keep you posted, so please stay tuned. Thank you.
Now let's look at the worldview and character setting of Street Fighter 6. Now I'd like to invite one more guest, Kaname Fujioka,
Cool.
the art director of Street Fighter 6. I am art director for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, it's exactly what we kind of assumed. There was some mega hopium that every single character on there was going to be like
we would
launch
like to
available.
hear about the character
But there was a
design.
big
So how long
assumption
have
early
you
on.
been
Yeah, they're probably those are also DLC
involved
characters on
with
there. We don't know
this
who.
character design? I don't remember, but actually it's a long time. I think it's been about 3 years. And how long have you been with Capcom? Yes, as you can guess, I am actually a little bit old, and I was attracted by the worldview of Street Fighter 2, and I joined Capcom as a designer. And at the time, actually, we had the people who designed the 12 characters from Street Fighter 2, and they taught me a lot about how to design characters. And I was a designer about for 10 years, and there was some structural change, and I became designer, and I was the designer for Monster Hunters. And actually, I always wanted to.
Wow, they're bringing Monster Hunter crew on.
Fighter, but I didn't have an opportunity in the past, and even though I was designing the fighting game, I didn't have an opportunity. And actually, Nakayama-san is a good friend of mine, and I always
That's
said
cool.
to him that I want to do this, I want to do this, and finally this time I was able to be the art director of this game. And there's a new character, Luke and Kimberly. So what was your motivation to design these characters? So if you look at the characters from Street Fighters, they are from various backgrounds and various fighting styles. So as you can see, they have various kinds of bodies as well.
I'm
and
Luke,
it's
yes.
because of their backgrounds and also their fighting style as well. So we looked at from skeleton types. For instance, Luke, who is main character, and Nakayama-san said that the Luke is Caucasian American, and that is why we studied the muscles of Caucasians. Then Luke has less fat.
That sounds very weird through translation.
And he has a background, but we wanted to have huge muscle on his back, and also he is very good at punching, so that is why
we looked at a lot of white people.
big muscle on his arms as well, so that he can have a stronger punch. And next, Kimberly.
Wait a minute, does she actually
Kimberly
pull the
is
thing up over her face?
African-American, and as you can see, the muscles at the body center tends to be bigger, and also there's a huge muscle around the hip as well, but there's less muscle at the end of the body, like arms or
This is all the translation for this is a weird thing to translate, talking about art style and shit, you know?
So that is why we designed Kimberly this way. And another character, Jamie. Jamie is a rival character of Luke, so that is why
I gotta say, I think Jamie looks way cooler in 2D drawn format. This is really cool looking.
He has a relatively sharp muscle, I would say, but he has a really big skeleton, and also he had some flexibility with his body as well, and that is reflected to the character design. And Jamie is good at Chinese traditional martial arts, and he also dances as well. He is a good break dance dancer as well, and he can do a very tricky moves as well. And the break dance is such a unique dance, and it was a little bit difficult for us to design. So that is why we used the motion capture technology, and we asked the help for a break dance, professional dancers. So let's look at how we did with motion capture technology.
Neat.
So this is a basic the style, the martial art style. However, for his leg moves, it's a little bit tricky, and he is He is a professional dancer.
Oh, this is so cool.
There are some tricks only he can do. So that is reflected to our game design. So we added lots of movements to this character.
This is so cool.
And we had lots of discussion.
Is this the first mocap Street Fighter?
Well.
Buddy, almost all of Street Fighter 5 was mocapped.
We had many moves and it's very cool, and it's very.
You gotta
good
understand, mocap
in
isn't just
visual
okay. Yeah,
or
take
graphic
the
as
mocap
well.
data and make a character.
we
No,
wanted
like
to
mocap
connect the
is
movement of
you clean it
martial
up
arts with
and you
the
don't directly
movement of
translate it. And in
dance.
fighting games, it's used as like a
And
tool
we had so
that allows
much
you to like make
fun
moves around
in
it. You know.
designing this.
For
So there are
example,
3
even
main
Killer
characters,
Instinct has a
and
ton of
we
mocap
also
in
have
it.
some legend characters as well. So
Use it as like a
if you
base.
have any
It's like it's not
difficulties in
referential. You're still using
their
it,
movements,
right?
They have
But
such
animators don't.
unique
It isn't just like, oh
characteristics.
yeah, take the
Honda,
mocap
Daoshun,
and just throw it
Blanca,
in there, and
they
then
have
it's
such
good.
Strong characters.
No, you have to do once again
And
beyond cleanup. You have to do a whole bunch of like
Spend a lot
push
of
and
time
pull,
to
squash
think
and
about
stretch, like all the
what, we
usual
should
animation
do
stuff.
with, them, because we did
Yeah, you
not
have to start
want to kill
exaggerating.
their uniqueness. So he has such a huge body because he's a small wrestler, and the characteristic of his body is a good balance between muscle and fat. And when we designed his movement, we also used motion capture. We invited the former wrestler so that we can reflect
Oh wow.
the posture and movements of real small wrestler. Next, Daoshun. So as you can see, he has long reach with his
The screenshot
arms
keeps
and
getting
legs,
funnier the
so
longer
it's
it's on screen for.
difficult. And also when you look at his face, it looks very serious. And also when he use fire
we
attack,
studied
he
people from
also
India and
used,
learned they are super
his
stretchy.
other body very well as well. So that is why we did a lot of work.
We're going
with,
for
his
realism here,
facial
okay?
expression as well. Next, Blanca. Blanca has the gorilla-like body. He's not like a human, so again he has.
Yeah, this is like the most
massive
I
body.
mean, granted,
but
I bet
he also
Blanca's
has
always been gorilla-like,
flexibility,
but this
so
is
he
like the
can be
most
small,
he's
he
ever
can be big, so
been like
is
that.
one of the characteristic of Blanca. So we wanted to utilize that. So how to change his body, and also we look at his facial expression as well, which is quite different from normal human
I hope
being.
that to mocap Blanca,
And,
they got the dude that mocapped
This was
Rajang.
another very
right?
special technique.
Anybody
to
else
have
remember
this
that video
special
where they
facial
literally just had a
expression
dude like on the
Blanca.
ground? This like Japanese dude, like biting stuff and shit. I hope it was the same
after the
guy.
announcement
We
of
need that man
Ken,
back. We have to find him.
More main characters. So I want to introduce Ken a little bit as well. So I had lots of good memories with Street Fighter 2, and compared to Ryu, Ken is such a passionate character. He is a man of passion, and I wanted to have a Ken in that way. So that is what I discussed with Nakayama-san. And I thought the world view of Street Fighter 6
So
goes
sick.
well with that serious and the passionate character of Ken. And this is Shippujin Raikyaku from Street Fighter 3. This is such a cool visual, and this is such impressive scene for me. So there's some design from the past, so probably some of you might notice some of the expressions from the past titles, and I want you to enjoy that as well.
Yeah, we were talking about how characters' expressions are very, very,
Thank you
very much like old
That
Street
was
Fighter.
about character creation
Facial
or
emotes are
character
really all
design.
over the
Thank
place.
you very much for letting us know about the background of the development.
So we talked about the characters
So
of
to
Street Fighters.
design Ken, we studied
we are going to
many
hear more
Caucasian
information.
homeless construction
I'm going to
workers.
repeat myself. Closed beta test from October 7th to 10th. We are going to stream it at PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Series S, and Steam. 7 modes can be experienced, training mode and extra stream battle can be also experienced. this is a good opportunity to experience Street Fighter 6. And this is going to be a raffle, not first comes, first served.
Yeah, this is a closed
So,
beta, chat. So you have to sign up
Please
now
apply
if you're going to
for
do
this
it.
beta test. Next, Esports Information.
Ah! Ah!
Prize money is $30 million. This is to decide the world's strongest champion of the year.
Ah!
And all the players are having a fierce battle to be qualified to Capcom 9, and they are fighting at Capcom Pro Tour 2022. There's still opportunity.
Did she
for
say
you
$30 million?
go there. We are having Capcom Pro
Time to
Tour
get good at
World
Street
Warrior in 26 regions on the globe. We have a regular games to gain points.
30 million
and
yen,
we also
chat.
have regional final tournaments. If you win in those tournaments,
Won
you're
the
qualified to play
fucking.
in Capcom
You won the
9.
Mega Millions.
Also, you will be nominated to get the Japan Esports Union professional license at the national championship. I'm also telling you about this for the first time. This is the event for 35th anniversary. We are going to have a concert in Shibuya
Oh.
on January 29th.
Oh, that's cool.
Lawson Ticket. Again, this is going to be a raffle style. This is going to be a live performance, but this is going to be streamed live.
Oh, sick. We'll watch that.
You will hear all
Capcom throws
the
Street Fighter 35th
songs
anniversary concert.
of historical Street Fighter. Please come and listen to the music. Collaboration.
Oh, Jesus. This is
We have
so
some collaboration
fucking
with
cool.
Street Fighter 5, but we are going to collaborate with
Ah, Jesus.
Onitsuka Tiger. What is it this time? This is Chun-Li and Kimberly are wearing Onitsuka Tiger's shoes. Currently, this t-shirt is being produced, and we hope to deliver this to you. We would like to make shoes as well. Lastly, we have an exhibition of Street Fighters in Osaka. Starting on November 18th, 2022, at Shinsaibashi Park in Osaka. In the past, we had this event in Fukuoka, Tokyo, and Kitakyushu. But this is an exhibition for the 35th anniversary, so we want to hold this event in Osaka.
I think
Next
JP
one,
is the main bad
this
guy,
is also
right?
exciting.
JP was up in the
Street Fighter
artwork in the
6.
top left.
Japanese image song is 恋しさと切なさと心強さと。Wow. In 1994, Ryoko Shinohara and Tetsuya Komuro sang this song, but they are going to sing this again. And it's a version of 2023. It was revived. We
Wait, that was the
have a
Street Fighter
movie
2
to
movie
play for
theme?
you.
Holy shit! I just got
Whoa,
nostalgia
this is
blasted.
great.
I don't even remember the last time I heard that song.
Our
That
staff
was
are
used in
also
old
very
like combo
excited
videos
about
and
it.
stuff like that.
Not just
Like
this.
really old like
But we have
combovideos.com
a
type
special
shit.
message from both of them, from Ryoko Shinohara and Tetsuya
番組
Komuro.
をご覧の皆様、こんばんは。
Hello everyone. My name is Ryoko
スト
Shinohara.
リートファイター6の日本イメージソングということで、
This is the Japanese image song for Street Fighter 6. We are singing this for the first time in 28 years. 20 years.
Whoa.
It's been a long time, and I sang this very seriously for recording. I
I
wasn't
sang very
sure
seriously.
I could sing it. but I tried to remember how it was 28 years ago. I think the song sounds more mature. If you're listening to it for the first time, and also those who already know the song, I think it's still refreshing to you.
Are they gonna let us hear it? Probably not, right?
Good evening for everyone. There are many fighters, and Chun-Li is a woman. And Chun-Li and Yoko kind of overlap. And I want to cheer all the fighters. That's
Japanese
the
translation
message
is
I want
not
to
easy,
send
chat.
in lyrics.
And Blanca is a
Looks very
gorilla.
But 愛しくて切なくて and 心強くて. So those words came from that image. The lyrics stay the same. So please listen
No,
to the
yeah, Blanca
lyrics
is green.
very carefully.
Blanca is a green.
Please listen to the song. Thank you.
Oh, we don't get to hear it right now. Dang it.
That was the most gorgeous messages. It's been streamed at Apple Music and Spotify and other music sites. So you can go visit those sites to listen to the music.
Was that one we heard the
We are
old
running
one,
out of
or was that?
time. Last comment. In 2023, towards the release, we are working very hard to develop it.
Oh, no release date.
Please looking forward to it.
You know what they're
Thank
probably
you.
waiting for?
That was the end of Street Fighter 6 special program.
You know what?
Thank
You know what they're probably waiting for, chat, to announce a release date? In all honesty, they're probably waiting for feedback from the beta. Yeah. I think the beta happening as soon as it is, which is very soon, right? It's happening in like a couple weeks, or maybe like 3 weeks from now. If the beta has some crazy dank shit that happens, they're not going to launch another Street Fighter game with, you know, with every single match and every single thing going. Remember the old online issues that Street Fighter 5 ran into in the betas and at launch? It was a fucking nightmare, dude. You like couldn't find games to play. So they're trying to avoid that situation. Street Fighter 5 had several betas, and in every single beta, you would sit there clicking on matchmaking and you couldn't connect online. That noise, that fucking sound is like ingrained into everybody's head from 2015, 2016. It'll bring back PTSD for you guys because we were all just trying to get matches and you couldn't, right? So that is probably what they're trying to avoid. And that can definitely happen in the first beta. And they're most likely, you know, hopefully prepared for that. But at the same time, this is why they do betas. Like, this is the whole point of it. And that's why it's like, okay, if they run into some problems, they're going to need to not launch the game in the usual time frame, which is probably February. My release date prediction is still February. And I think that's what they're aiming for. But if shit goes down, they can likely push it. You know, they might need a few more weeks or a month or something like that. I don't think that they want to get close to Resident Evil 4. And I think that's the only reason why we know Resident Evil 4's release date and we don't know Street Fighter 6's at this point. Because RE4 is like March 23rd, and we've barely seen anything on RE4. We've barely seen anything. So they probably don't want to get close to RE4's launch because that's just too many Capcom games, you know? That was a pretty good presentation. I mean, we actually got to see more of the... what's it called? The actual single player stuff, which was nice. It was cool to see how they're going to be structuring it. I kind of wanted to see online stuff, to be honest. I really wanted to see like more functionality in the online part. But I'm sure they're waiting for the beta for you to eventually see that, you know? Yeah, the frame data stuff was great.
So I've been thinking about strength, man. Strength, might, the power to fight. Is it money, authority, a cool job, a ton of likes? Okay, okay. Let's keep it simple. I want to be strong. Can you believe it? We got self-driving cars. The time's coming, we'll be taking rockets to Mars. And yet you still got folks out there using their fists and bodies to seek strength. Yeah, I hear you, man. We're all a bunch of fools. But, you know, if you want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets.
Dude, wait a minute. Dude, yeah, that looked like G for a second, but it wasn't. It was seemingly the new bad guy. The JP guy, right? I want to see what she's like. I want to see what she's like. I want to see what she's like. By the way, the launch roster of this game, I think, has the most female characters of any Street Fighter game, like, ever. Right? Like, already, Geef is up. Yeah, Geef is in the top left, up there, with the jury. I think in terms of launch roster, it's like almost 50-50. It's crazy. DJ, I'm very curious what he's going to be like. I'm super curious how she's going to play. She might be related to T-Hawk or something like that. Maybe. Cammy's... I mean, the thing is, we've all seen a lot of this stuff. We're all very aware. And it's cool that they sort of came out with this stuff. This is the launch roster. 18 characters at launch. Which is, you know... And I feel like that is a healthy launch roster. Is it the Omega roster that we were talking about, the 20 plus characters? That was some hopium shit. I'm like, if this game really launches with 20 plus characters, that's fucking nuts. Like, that is actually crazy. So unfortunately, the thing we were talking about yesterday, like if Akuma makes the launch, that's gonna be nuts. Didn't happen. And that was some mega hopium shit, you know? That was some absolute like, oh God, this could potentially be the reality. Like, no way, like Akuma's gonna be in here. We have the Akuma's DLC again. And that's sort of been like the theme for a lot of fighting games. It's like, oh yes, the character that people really want, the character that people have been like expecting, that's gonna be DLC, you know what I mean? To me, that's not exactly a negative because 18 character launch is a healthy launch roster. Once again, the healthiest launch roster than even vanilla Street Fighter 4 had in arcade, as well as Street Fighter 5. It's got more characters than those games did right at the start. That's essentially what it boils down to. We wouldn't be having this conversation at all if the leak didn't happen. And that's the problem with leaks. It can set up for unrealistic expectations of a game that is already offering more content than any Capcom fighting game in history. Already has more stuff in it and more online features than most fighting games have ever fucking seen in the entire genre. And because we have seen things that were planned for future content development and not exactly for launch, we're expecting that. It's still a very healthy launch roster. And I'm super curious how some of these characters are going to play out.